Okay, I think it's recording.
Wow. Continue, leave meeting. Oh, it's telling me it's being recorded. Do I want to continue or leave? That's cool.
Okay, so the first one on here is zero reject, which is just that no student can be excluded from having a public education because of their disability.
Yes.
And then, so I mean, me go through and say all of them, and then you can do it.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then the next one is the non-discriminatory evaluation, and that's just saying that students can't be assessed with different instruments that can discriminate against their race, ethnicity, culture, disability, that kind of thing. And then the appropriate education, which is FAPE, the free appropriate public education, is that students are entitled to attend public schools and receive the educational services that have been addressed for their needs specifically. Um, the next one is the least restrictive environment. Students with the disabilities must be educated in a setting that is um, was like most like that for students without disabilities, so that they can succeed. The next one is the due process. If a disagreement occurs between parents and um, school administration or something like that, then the parent has the right to um, have a due process, and it sets informal and form procedures must be followed to resolve the disagreement. The parent and student participation, that is that parents must be part of the decision making process for the special education eligibility and their placement kind of thing. And I think that's all of them.
I think so too. That was 6.
All right.
Okay. So, starting at the beginning, the zero reject is also called child find. It is that no student may be excluded from receiving a public education because of them having a disability. So they can't be denied just because they have a disability. The non-discriminatory evaluation is students must be assessed using instruments that do not discriminate on the basis of their race, their culture, or their disability. And the appropriate education, which is also free, appropriate public education, is that students with disabilities are entitled to attend public schools and receive the educational services that have been designed specifically to address their special needs and possibly including different material settings or technology, which of course, since it's free, it's at no cost to the parents. The least restrictive environment is students with disabilities must be educated in the educational setting most like that the other students that do not have disabilities so that they can succeed with the appropriate supports that are provided. The procedural due process is a disagreement if a disagreement occurs concerning a student's eligibility for special education, the student's educational placement, or the services the student receives is a specific set of informal and formal procedures must be followed to resolve the dispute. And then the last one is parent and student participation. Parents must be part of the decision making team for determining the special education ability and the appropriate educational placement. And the students with disabilities must be included in the assessment program that exists for all students.
Yay, we did it. Okay, I'm gonna stop recording.